Hi, Jennifer. Wow, you really are hooked. You really are hooked. Yeah, you're here bright and early. I don't know bright and early, but happy Friday, everyone. Yeah, take my pen out of there, man. Vet, how you doing, Mr. James? Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Hey, Coin Jack. Yeah, there's Eric. Haven't seen Eric in a minute. Well, a few minutes. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get rolling here. Oh, Daniel. Yeah, that's 71 up top, all the way down to 78. And these are all the proof sets that have the Ike dollars in them. So that's why it's that particular date range. The top two Ikes right there are silver proofs. The rest of them are all clad proofs. Pretty cool though. Hey David, how you doing, man? Are you here? You must be here just to spectate, right? Yeah, good. Yeah, happy Friday, man. And thank you for all your purchases yesterday. You are amazing, man. All right, first giveaway is up for that 90% silver quarter. Oh, good, Aglo. Yeah, I bought one too, just to have one. Probably don't need any more than that, but. David, yeah, it was the coin flip, and not the coin. The coin is perfectly fine, and you'll see it when you receive it, or did you receive it already? And that's why when I oh, you haven't. That's why when I show off some of the nicer coins, I have to take them out of the 2x2, because those things you could rub your finger across a brand new one and you're going to see these hairline scratches go across it. It doesn't take much. They are pretty though when they're nice and clean. The 2x2s, that is. Hello, Mrs. Blue, wifey in the house. Hope everyone's having a great evening. I like to say we're going to tone it down a hair tonight. No 10 coins at $500 a piece like we've been doing here the last few days. We got roughly 42 lots tonight. Nice quality stuff. Stuff for like Jen and a few others. Oh, believe me, I have a couple coins in there that are $2, $3, $4, $500. But like yeah, Silver Witch was kind of upsetting me because all I had was the expensive coins on yesterday. Yeah, CoinJack. Thank you. Um, all the stuff from today, aside from David's I sent out already yesterday. Albeit it was after cutoff for a post office. Um, everything's out right now. All packages. I've kind of been enjoying the smaller lots because they're quicker to pack up. Yeah, right, Eric? Someone has to. Well, there are other streamers that has bigger bangers than what I sell. So I'm uh, I'm a small fish in a great big pond. So you notice I disassembled this whole thing, took all the coins out, cleaned the thing. The thing is like dirty. It looks great now, and then all the coins are all right side up in there. So yeah, it looks like a presentation that's actually worth showing off. Maybe in 30 days, David, unless someone buys it beforehand. Good. Strangely enough, um, oops, give me a second. I'm chewing on some trail mix right now, so if you hear me chomping in the background, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, Daniel, the quarter actually looks halfway decent in this one for 71. The nickel seems to be the standout. The Ike dollar looks amazing. Congratulations to Push Coins. I've seen that name before. All right, give me number two, another 90% quarter. Again, we have roughly about 42, 43 lots for tonight, guys. Um, count wise, nothing too extravagant. We have a wide range of price levels to help the masses. Some good stuff too. Some pretty good stuff, I'd say. Yeah, I've had to take five. They're pretty good. Anything with like peanut butter and chocolate, I'm a sucker. Buck and Go secondhand trail mix. Well, I'll make sure it's a brand new pack. These are the individually packaged ones from Trader Joe's. It's got almonds, cranberry. It's got these little chocolate nibs in there, cashews. Yep, Daniel, I did see that one. Yep. Well, the top end deep cameo coins is where it's at. Like, what was it? Was it a Franklin half dollar? I forgot what year. It's like a 57 or 58. That was a Proof 69 decam, 5-figure coin. Yeah, that 64 Washington was that was legit. That was the nicest one I've seen in a while. Jen, oh, You need to sell that house and get yourself a new one. That is nightmare. Shit. I'm so sorry, Jen. Shit. That's if not your AC unit, then now your roof is leaking. Not exactly inexpensive fixes either. Stop chewing. All right, I'm gonna step away and chew the rest of my snack here. Jimmy Pugs. Congratulations. Let's do one more. There you go. Hey, Couch. Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you, sir. Happy Friday. We have a giveaway. We just got started. We have a 90% quarter right there. Pretty awesome, huh, Greg? That is the largest capital holder presentation I have ever owned. So it makes a great kind of backdrop there. I need like two of them side by side. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my pleasure, Coin Curious. A little bit of self promoting, even though my wife thought that was disgusting. Does anyone dig on Civil War tokens, by the way? I ended up with a few of them. This one's like rotated 90 degrees. Don't know what's up with that. George Gage, Grocer, Buffalo, New York. I doubt he's still around anymore. Daniel, if the right offer comes around, I'll sell the whole thing as is. I think it's appropriate just to sell it as it is instead of trying to break that thing up. Yeah, Jen. Well, for the right price, it could disappear. And I have my eyeball on another one. I think the other one's all Franklin half dollars. I think that would look pretty cool. Yeah, it depends on rarity, I guess. There are some that are quite common R1s, and then there are some that are pricey. Your higher end. Mr. James, that's a great question. I have three of them here. I don't know a thing about them. I'm going through the fold book right now to see if I could find out. I have one Civil War store card, two store cards, three store cards. So none of the patriotic ones. These are all store cards. My, how are these arranged? I don't know if they're sorted by city and state or there it is. We'll go find Buffalo, New York. New York is a relatively common state for Civil War tokens. Oh, coin curious. You mean like this right here? Yeah, Sweet Gracie. Probably in about a minute or two. It gets started with the items for the night. We're just wrapping up on this giveaway here, and then we'll go ahead and get started, and then we'll have another giveaway later. Jeez, this could take a while. Well, I'll look at the first one here. Uh, George Gage, Grocer. Pre Harry's 73175. Congratulations. E.G. Barrows, Hirschman Brothers, um, F.J. Byler, T.J. Connery. There it is. It's an R3. It's not too bad. R3. Um, VF to XF, $35. Of the Civil War token, Eric. Let me do this. So it's got the Indian obverse dated 1863. There you go. George Gage, grocer, 334 Main Street in Buffalo. Now the book I use is pretty old. It's from the early 2000s, so I'm sure these tokens have more value than what's stated in there. This is all like 2002 pricing. So if someone's interested, $30 on that. Hey, guy, I don't know. I just ended up with these. It's a R3. Got a really cool 90-degree rotated dies. Rotated dies and stuff, I think, are relatively common on Civil War tokens. But then again, I might be wrong. But I've also seen like die breaks. I've seen misspellings and things like that. All right. Oh, Joe Lark. There you go. First one out. Thanks, John. I got a couple more here. I'll show you guys. I ended up with three. Somehow, some way, I ended up with three of them. R1 is the most common, and I think it goes all the way up to like R9, R10, somewhere around there for rarity scale. 3 weeks. Save the date. Like, see this one here. Neptune House, Atlantic City, 1863. See the die break there in the stars? It goes all the way around the right side there. It says SMICS, SMICKS. Atlantic City. That's cool. I don't think I've ever had a Civil War token from Atlantic City. Let's see what this one says. And what I'll do, whoever buys the Civil War tokens, I'll actually put the fold attribution number on there. If it'll help you guys out for future reference, of course. Oh, this one's an R3 as well. SMICS Neptune House. Only token issuer of this town. So there are no other Civil War tokens with Atlantic City on it. Yeah, same thing. It says $35 VF to XF in R3. The owner is John Smick of that establishment. So we'll do this one too. All right, so there you go. There's that one there. I'll do 30 on this one as well. So this is the only Civil War token issuer for Atlantic City. So I dropped it to 10 seconds. 30 seconds is too long there. Pretty cool, interesting die breaks. I'm sure that's a common occurrence. It's actually got John's name there for his Neptune house. I wonder if that's seafood or something like that. All right. Thank you, Jen. And I know how you like it. I know how you like the, all the information on the little card. I'll put that in there for you. All right. And then here's this other one is just a tad bigger. Charles Cobb, 102 Market Street restaurant. It doesn't have a city though. I don't know where this one could be. New York City. I'll find out here in a second. This one is like pretty close to the size of a nickel. It's probably the best looking one out of the group as far as condition. This one is every bit the XF condition. 102 Market Street. Yeah, I think that is probably New York. Let me see. Yeah, good stuff. A little bit of interesting fare to kick off our show tonight. Hope you guys are having a great Friday, by the way. Let's see here. Charles Cobb. Charles Kolb. Kolb is how it's pronounced. Yeah, New York City, there are so many Civil War tokens. It's the most plentiful city with I might be spending a year looking through that. Let me go on a good old interweb here. 1863. Oh, okay. So it's not New York at all. It's Newark, New Jersey. R3 rarity, um, but it's pricier. In XF, it's $75. All right, so there you go. One last little look there. Yeah, that's Newark, New Jersey. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one here. it is more expensive, but like the other ones, I'm just gonna start this one at 30. So there you go. Whoever wants this one, Charles Cobb, a restaurateur, 102 Market Street. This is Newark, New Jersey. KB's. There you go. So you Market Street probably said, well, Market Street. There's a lot of Market Streets in many towns. I'm sure. Jen, there you go. Thank you. I know it's no substitute for destroyed nice paper money, but you got a couple cool ones here for you. Glad I could hook you up. Yeah, all right. So that's it for the Civil War tokens. Wish I had more. That was actually kind of entertaining, but it did take a little while. We're just gonna go ahead and get started here. Got some nice selections of all price levels. There's a beautiful gem red 45S. All right, we do have, we have a little bit of every denomination. We even have a 2 cent piece in here. Do I have a 3 cent? I don't know. All right, $1 start on the 45S. And believe it or not, holy crap, I actually have a 42S. Very similar in grade to this one that we're going to sell tonight. One that has eluded the stream in a while. We've been selling a lot of really, really nice minty red Lincolns, but the one date I had to look far and wide for today's show, a 42S, which is like a $40-$50 coin. I think the last one I had sold for 40, give or take. Toughest one by far for the 40s. Let's see, is it this one here? No, this is a pretty one now. 41S. 41S. Another Jemmy. Well, I see Lawrence swinging in there. Lawrence, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right. Now I'm going to Joe Lark as well. Oh, here you go. Here it is. Here it is, folks. There's that 42S. Finally have one. There you go. Now we could cook with a 42S. We haven't had one of these in a long while. Not the easiest one to find, I can tell you that. Every other date, however, very, I'm not going to say easier to access. When I went in my collection, I had probably more Mint State Brown 42Ss than I did reds. One red I had a bunch of carbon spots on it, and we weren't selling that one. It'll just stay where it's at. Lawrence, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, good to have you back too. No, Dalahala. This right here, I bought off a good friend, Encore Golden Coin, a local shop here in Rockland, California. So I bought it from him on Whatnot. Went to a shop to pick it up, and I mean it's nice in person. This thing is massive. What is that, like 18 inches tall or long? It's pretty big. Well, hey Chad. Hey, check that out. I cleaned everything and arranged them so they're all sitting upright. But if I move this thing around, the coins will begin to rotate in there. So I'm not saying it's a losing effort, but yeah, it's not going to stay like that for too much longer. All right, and here's another one that I haven't had either. Now we're gonna have to settle here. This is a 33D in BU red brown. All right, that's the best I could do for you right now. As it turns out, full red ones, they're generally heading straight to the great coin grading companies. Very rarely do I ever see them raw. All right, there you go. This one is available, 33D. Beautiful, problem-free, kind of, I'm not going to call it a key. It's a very weird date. It's the weirdest of them all because I don't know. People put this one up high atop a pedestal of, I was like, someone had even mentioned, they're like, oh, that's as special as a 31S. I'm like, no, let's not go that far. Now, 31S, a lot of people hoarded in high condition, not the 33D. These things were pretty well worn and used, and they did their job. This is of course during the Great Depression, and yeah, many bowls of soup were purchased with this coin. All right, now I'm going to Cottage. There you go, Jeremy. Appreciate you, buddy. Good to see you. I think that might be it for the higher grade Lincolns. We do have a couple of the earlier dates here. I was this close to putting a 14D in the show for the very first time. Very nice, solid VF 20 14D. I was like, yeah, I don't know. what happened? I don't know. I got scared. That was a coin that I've had for quite a while. I guess, yeah, I don't know. Why not? Well, it was my dad's coin. Yeah, I'm like, I was sitting there kind of like hemming and hawing on whether or not I wanted to sell it. I don't know. I'm still kind of like emotionally attached to it a little bit. Um, Here's a 24S in XF45. This is a great date, by the way. Exceptional, very strong surfaces. Nice chocolatey brown there. There you go, 24S. You guys know how tough this date is. Well, I was going to sell it with the hopes of upgrading it. I was thinking about doing the crazy thing and buy a graded AU coin. It'll end up setting me back probably $2,000. All the while, this other one's probably worth 300-400. So I don't know. I'm not quite there yet. It's a 24S for you guys. Not much in the way of duplicates tonight. Just want to let you guys know. More than likely, what you see is going to be the only coin of that date, of that type, that you will see all stream long. Which is good. It's a nice little variety for you tonight. Jake, there you go. How about 23S? Another consummate key right there. XF. God, look at that wood graining on that thing. That thing's nuts. Very, very high and tight wood graining. There you go. Just start that one at $1 for you. What all this is that's the tin and zinc that settles on the very top of that copper. So when they rolled out the sheets before they blank out all the blanks, the planchets, um, the tin and zinc that didn't quite mix too well with the copper. So they call it an improper alloy mix for its technical term, but woody is, I guess, its collector name, if that makes sense. Yeah, Nikki, you're right. I mean, I've sold some things in the past that I wish I didn't. It's and it always comes back to haunt me. And it doesn't matter how many times I've tried to purchase it back. People, and that's I suppose it's more of a credit to the quality of the coins that I sell. Is that they are so good that some of them I really do want to buy back, and people just don't want to sell them back to me. You know, right, Evan? All right, here's one I haven't had on too much. It's a 10S VF30. Actually, a very good looking coin as well. All right, 10S. There you go. So we'll do that one at $1. And then on the next show, I actually reserved it and put it aside. We'll have an 11S and 11D in those streams because I haven't sold one of those in quite a while either. All right, 10S there. Beautiful coin incoming. Can we show you this one here? Yeah, this one does have the full lines on the wheat stock. For those of you that care about, kind of continuity in your collection, if you like all VF of the earlier dates, this one works really well with that. All right, Jake, with another one. With another one. All right, let's go ahead and divert our attention to this beauty right here. Does any of that make sense to you? 1907 over 1. What it really is, it's repunched 1 in the date. I believe it's RPD number 56. I don't know what the snow number is, but it's a woody. It's a beautiful reddish brown. This thing is super duper. This is such a pretty coin. Believe it or not, it's the only Indian head I have in here tonight. All right, so there you go. So the repunching of the 1 is at the base of the 1. It's got like an extra foot. You're just gonna need a loop to see it. It's got a nice swirl of luster there, but the wood graining really shows through on this one. Yeah, this dark right here is part of the wood graining. Like ordinarily, that'd be the color right there. All right, KBs, that's an awesome one there for you. Congratulations. No, this one does not have the 1 in the neck. It's got the repunched 1 in the date. That is, it's got an extra base of the 1 that's repunched. I agree. That is a phenomenal first purchase. Very good. All right, I'll take this one out of the holder here. Just one large cent tonight, and it's going to be this 1837. This is the transition from the matron head to the braided hair. All right, so 1837. I guess they still call it matron head. It's the more advanced type, I guess. Not a high end super example. It is problem free. It's got a little bit of, you can see the wood graining on there. VG is what I call this one. There you go. 1837, large cent. Nice surfaces, nice even chocolatey brown with striations of the darker color in there to indicate a little bit of the improper alloy mix. All right. Nice detail on the wreath, still showing through very well. So it's still got plenty of meat on this one. The denticles are all nice and strong around the edge there, which is pretty nice. Nice little luxury to have on a coin that's seen quite a bit of action in its day. Yeah, it's 1837. All right, now it's going to Don. There you go, Don. Thank you, sir. Again, tonight, a relatively nice even keeled show, 40, 45 lots, somewhere around there. So it's not going to be a completely, long drawn out show. We used to do that 100 to 150 lots on these Fridays. And, we've since substituted quantity for quality. And I hope you guys appreciate that. We have a really awesome one here for you guys too. Great mint era. This is something that we all dream to look for. This is an 1864 2-cent shield. All right. The only thing is that this one is got 180-degree rotated dies. All right. So it's not coin turn, it's medallic. How cool is that? It's pretty neat there. 1864 2-cent copper there, 180-degree rotated die error. Pretty wild, right? So you have to turn the coin left to right. Usually you have to flip the coin north-south, and then the back would be oriented right side up. Not so on this one. This one, the dies were completely spun around 180 degrees in error. There you go. Not a high-end example by grade, but just having an example of this, that's kind of a feat in itself. I've seen a few of these with like 50-degree rotated dies, 90. I've seen a few times. All right, Donnie, there you go. Nice one, man. Okay, we do have Buffalo nickels. We just have one for starters. You're gonna have to wait toward the end of the show to see the awesomeness. I pulled out the heavy artillery for you guys in the Buffalo nickel sector, and I chose a few just really awesome dates that'll simply just blow you guys away. Here's a 1920. It's about VF30. It's got a full horn. This one here has a die clash right under the Indian's chin area. E pluribus unum is actually clashed into the obverse of the die there. Nice full readable date. Nice solid example too. Nice early date too. All right, $1 start for this one. I agree. That was an awesome purchase for Donnie. It's not every day that I come across an error of that magnitude on any coin. 180-degree rotated dies. That's kind of a aberration there. Cosmo, how you doing, man? Happy Friday. We're doing all right. We're living it up, and hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves this evening. You got some pretty square pieces. We do have a local coin show coming in next weekend, so we'll do something around that as well. I don't anticipate we will have a show either Saturday or Sunday. That might change. I don't know. My daughter has her final swim meet for the season, and that's tomorrow. Here's a 38D. It won what a little bit more scarce date of Jefferson nickel. A nice, very nice, like gemmy, brilliant uncirculated. It's got some steps on there as well, so it's got a nice strike there. 38D. Okay, there's a little bit of the reverse and the obverse as well. Hey, Nikki, are you still here? Where's your daughter at? I have a couple. She probably needs one of these Silver War nickels coming up. I also, and they're not terribly expensive either. She'll do good on those. I also have a nice Barber dime that's really fresh looking. For the typeset, I've got a few raw Mercury dimes. They're all nice gems, but they're later dates too, which should be okay. I got a couple of Barber quarters that are very solid, also very fresh. A couple Standing Liberty quarters, and a couple tougher date Walking Liberty halves. There's a few that maybe she could probably pick up here tonight. All right, that one going to Coin Curious. There she is. Yeah, it's all coming up right now. All right, first one up. This is, if I could see, I'm like half blind here. Here's a Silver War nickel, 45p. Nice. I would say that's like a 5 grade on the mid-state level there. It's a very clean example. There you go, 45S. S-Mint too. It's tougher, or actually, no, it's a P-Mint. Sorry, guys. P-Mint, 45p, war nickel. So these are 35% silver and what, 9% manganese, and then the rest in whatever. A little bit of nickel, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But beautiful, beautiful example here. All right, now going to Coin Curious with the first one there. Good job. Hey, Chad, are you streaming tonight by chance? Okay, here you go. 45S. She is lovely. There you go. Okay, cool. That's actually perfect timing. I probably have half an hour left in the stream. I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes, somewhere around there. We're already 17 lots into the scheduled 42 or so. So it's actually looking pretty good. 45S. That one's going to Mr. Lawrence. Lawrence, there you go. 45S. I do have another 45S. So this is a one coin where I actually have a dupe. So I guess I lied technically. There you go. That one's live. And this is the only other one I have, all right? So there's not going to be another 45S if that's what you're thinking. All right, it's got the great big looking mint mark on top of the dome there of Monticello. Hello. All right. There you go, Jen. That one is yours. See, now, Jen, you don't have to collect that pesky paper money that's so vulnerable to everything in life. You could just do coins because these things will stand the test of time. Oh yeah, this thing is drop dead gorgeous. I could honestly see a 7 grade in this one. 43D, full steps. It's hammered. It's got all 5.5 steps on there to give it FS. That is that's damn near perfect. If you had to label a coin from 80 years ago as being perfect, this is probably the one. And then we have dimes right after this. I can't believe it either, Jen. You must have an attic or something, right? Or no? Yeah, I know. Crazy. Jen's been through the ringer, but we love you and we're here to support you. So just wanted to let you know that. All right. Well, that's a new face. Numismatic Nomad 78. Nice first purchase there, man. Good one. That was lot number 19 for the night. Coming up to the halfway point. This is the only Barber dime. What is this? Okay, so it's a 1907. Was a VF35 full Liberty. Nice detail on the leafy crown there. It's a good looking coin. Yep, good looking problem free coin. It's not clean or anything. It's got the original skin. There you go. Nikki's daughter, Jennifer. This would be a good one to pick up. This is not a bank buster kind of coin here. Although you do have stiff competition from Lawrence there. 1907 Philly. Was it a high grade Black Eagle, Jen? Oh, it was. Oh. You didn't buy it from me, did you? Just so we're clear. Mrs. Magoo picking up dinner, huh? Yeah, let me know if anyone's interested in the large capital holder right there. Again, everything has a price. Not a mark on it. It doesn't have folds or nothing. That's the Black Eagle's probably bar none one of my favorite large size notes. All right, coming up. We were fortunate to pick up a nice little amount of just really gem quality. These are all like 6th grade and up, so mid-state 66 caliber. I'll let you know if they have full split bands. This one here kind of tough. It's 42S, which is understandable when it does not have full split bands because San Francisco coins of any type generally lack the strike during the 40s. So there you go. 42S on this beaming ray of light that you see here. Probably a date that most folks need if they're looking to upgrade their Mercury dime collection. She is beautiful. I think you have a 42S already, Mrs. Davidson. Oh, B Fritz in there. Shoot your shot, B Fritz. There you go. This is a great one. Yeah, the Mercury dimes, I have no duplicates either. They were all one date, no duplicates. I'm just looking. Yeah, no dupes. All right, Cottage. There you go, sir. Hey, my wife knows the vernacular. Blast white. You got it, babe. Let's see. What other beauty do we have here? Oh, this is the one. This is the one. I wish it had full split bands. We'd all be swimming in money, ladies and gentlemen. We'd all be swimming in money. 45 Philly. 45p. All right, 45p. So interesting. This coin right here is a condition sensitive coin by date, especially when it comes to strike. So this one right here, if this had full split bands, and let's say a 65 grade. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and entertain you guys as to how expensive this coin in 5 grade with full split bands would be. I did a YouTube video on this. I have to say it was probably 8 years ago, probably nine. But this is the one I talked about that if you had the ability to go through a bunch of mid-state Mercury dimes and you had the opportunity to go through a bunch of 45s or go through a bunch of let's see, what is it? Yeah, this is the one right here. All right. So as opposed to telling you, let me just go ahead and show you. All right. So there's 45. So focus to where it says FB, full bands. All right. Here's the pricing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, what are we doing? You're not supposed to be doing that. See that $10,000 right there? That's mid-state 63 full bands. 64 Full bands, 15,000, 65, 19,000. 66 full bands, 27.5. And then these are all plus grades underneath that. Look at this line here, 67. $65,000, 125,000 and 7 plus. You find one of those, they will change your life. Whatever shit you have going on financially, that coin will cure all ails. And here's the thing, not a lot of people are aware of that coin ever existing. Nobody ever looks or checks, except maybe your most hardiest of Mercury dime aficionados. Maybe the occasional dealer might know about it, but even the dealers don't know about the full bands 45. So we don't have to worry about this one. This is not a full bands. It's probably that sixth grade. So you can imagine, this one right here in the sixth grade with full bands is 27K. But it's a mere fraction of that. But it's a gorgeous coin. 45p is a date that, again, I really don't encounter too much at the highest grade levels. Okay, that's also including full bands. So, yeah, I am actively pursuing a full bands 45. It's just that's how rare they are because I've hunted through hundreds, if not thousands, of this state, and got close once. Got close once, and as it turns out, there's just enough flatness at the top of the bands that it connected the both top and bottom bands. So close. It's not enough money to retire on, but boy, does it take the edge off. For sure. All right. And that was going to Patricia. There you go. Nice one. Lot 22 already. So yeah, we're halfway in. We have approximately 20 more lots to go for the night. Things are just gonna be heating up here more and more. Probably this might be I don't know if this is the best coin, but this is the this is the one here with full split bands. This one I looked at and there's not a nick or mark on it. This one looks like a 7th grade candidate. So mid state 67. I should probably hold on to these and just send them off to CAC because I have another submission I'm going to be rolling out probably next week. But this one we'll let loose so someone could be the beneficiary of this one here. Yeah, might. Yeah, might, Daniel. Hey, you're welcome, Patricia. Good to see you. Yeah, I told you I had some pretty nice quality stuff tonight. Um, Fortunately, they're not $500 to $1,000. I know there were some grumblings about that the last couple of days as we were plugging along with these pricey Morgan dollars. Um, David, I don't know if he's still in chat. Yeah, he was a huge beneficiary of some of that action the last couple of days, especially yesterday. I have 2 Morgans tonight. What that will entertain. We'll see how those go. 36, 37. All right, B Fritz. Thank you. Okay, let's see what the next one is here. Oh, good. Yeah, this is a good one here too. So close to full split bands, but it's a little weak there. 37 Philly. Another what I consider to be a 6+ kind of candidate. Good date to have too here. There you go. So these coins are just devoid of any contact marks whatsoever. The cheek is clean as heck. So are these fields. And so is the reverses are all like they're perfect on just about every single one. Where the grading is really heavily weighed is going to be on the obverse. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but if it comes down to it, the reverse can look like a 66, but if the obverse is a 64, then they're just going to net grade it to like an average. They might just weigh it at 64. You just never know. All right, that one's going to John. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Good to see you this evening. Fancy pants, I have no doubt. I have no doubt in my mind that if I envision that there's probably like a bankroll of 45p Mercuries that probably have maybe a couple of them in there. That's my theory, and you're absolutely right. Nobody who's into numismatics would know. That could turn into a heartbreaking story where that roll of dimes can end up at a coin shop as just silver melt value. It does happen. There are dealers that that do that sort of thing. All right, here's another beauty here, a 41S. Hey, you know what I'm going to say? That's like a 6 candidate as well, if not higher. No full split bands. That's okay. This is an S-mint, so that's kind of understandable there. Again, that's a 41S that you're bidding on. There you go. Again, no contact marks, no chatter. No slide friction, none of that stuff. I know that sounds inappropriate, but that's when two coins slide it across each other. And then you get the little parallel hairlines on there. All right, that one's going to John. Thank you, sir. 41S. Last Mercury dime. I think I saved the best one for last year. I sure did. All right. 38D. 38D. 6-7 candidate. Does not have full split bands. Beautiful blast white example. 38D. There you go. Silky smooth. Silky, silky smooth. 38D. And B Fritz. Grabbing that one up there. Nice score. We got one dime left. Probably the most unlikeliest of dimes. 2010 S Proof Rosie. Turn the light. Toned. Looks like a fried egg on the reverse. Yellow, gold, little rusted brown on there. Yeah, virtual fireworks. It looks like someone was beginning to cook some breakfast. So there you go. $1 start. Likely this thing was sitting in an album. Um, I don't know, but it is just on the one side right there. Eric was like he was counting the seconds. He's like, I'm gonna win this thing for $1. I wasn't gonna say anything. I mean, whoever wins it, right? Doesn't matter how cheap it is. Yeah. So when you guys get, I mean, the video does not do it justice. That's why I have to flip the light to the side to help showcase some of that coloration there. But it's much more impressive in hand than it is on this. All right, that was going to Jen. Get the ticker going. Yeah. Makes the blood rush. That's for sure. Okay, we got a couple nice barber quarters here. Here's the 1897 in what I presume to be about VF25. It's got full E pluribussunum on the ribbon on the reverse, full Liberty. Nice wholesome coin there. There you go. That one is running right now. 1897 Philly barber quarter in VF25. That's where I picked it up before. Again, full Liberty on there. Nice meaty coin, great for type. Lots of detail. I actually have full rims on this one. When they get a little bit too far gone on these barbers, all the rims are worn slick. But yeah, this is a very wholesome piece here. All right, that one's going to Donnie Lee. Congrats. Well done. Katie70, how you doing? Happy Friday. Oh, and Digging the South, good to see you too. Yeah, the toners that look like it's been heat treated, yeah, they don't look very good. They're kind of a poor attempt at it. This one's pretty cool here. 1909D, also a VF25 Barber. Okay, so actually a little bit stronger than the previous example. Struck through wire. Star number 1. The wire is not retained, but it even goes through the star. And the star actually circulated right above that area where the wire would have been. So it's probably a wire from a bristle brush that had detached from the brush and then was sitting on top of the obverse die. It was probably, I don't know if I had to guess during that time, it probably was the hammer die. So it was really stuck on there. So pretty neat little min error here. We'll probably know a few people that would spend pretty good money on this one. But it's here now. You guys are here. Let's just go ahead and do it. So 1909D VF 25 full readable Liberty. You can see the lip line, the eyes, corner of nose detail. You have a full jawline on this. Lots to love. You can see that little line there. It's going through star number 1 and to the date. So it's a struck through wire error. Struck through wire, struck through any sort of foreign object that's metallic, struck through metal fragment or detach reading, things like that. They are quite desirable. All right, now let's go into Patricia. Congrats. That's nice addition to the old collection there. So got some beautiful Standing Liberty quarters. My goodness, these are really nice pieces here. And they're all great grades too. Here's the 1927. This is a VF35. A little bit of toning on the reverse. That's what she'd be looking like. Yeah, you're welcome, Donnie. Always a pleasure. This one is quite strong. Nice deep rim cavity there on both sides. 27P and VF35. even have little pockets of mint luster in there too. You catch it just at the right spot, in the protected areas of the letters and the drapery. And you can actually see it really well in the reverse. If some people probably call this XF, and could work that way, but I mean, you guys know me. I'm a little bit more conservative on grades, so VF35, that's where we be on it. All right, KD70 finally with the first purchase. Congratulations. Nice acquisition. So, here we go. So, we got about 12 lots left. Of course, again, the capital holder proof set always available. You guys can throw me an offer on that one. It wouldn't hurt. It's got the original box and it's got the little tissue paper and all that stuff as well. If you like the previous one, you'll like this one here too. 28S, also in a VF35. This one probably you could say is XF40. You can actually see the wingtips go up to the very tips of the feather detail there on the eagle. All right, 28S, a little bit tougher date. And there you go. That one is available. VF35 level is what I put on that one. Nice full date too. You actually have a clear separation of the date and the baseline of where Lady Liberty is standing on. All right, which is a pretty good indicator of the grade, and then the little whatchamacallit's on the shield there. (28S) in VF35. Also going to KD70. Another fine one there for you. Yeah, I don't know who gave me the $5 tip, but I do appreciate it. I don't know how far back that was. Shelly Belly. Yeah, they are awesome. The last Standing Liberty quarter I sold before today was actually a high-end 29D. It was like a $400 coin. Cannot believe I didn't send it off to get it graded. And then I would say by grade, the best one here is this one by far. This is an XF40. All right, XF40 1930 Philly. Okay, and then this one is running right now, $1 start. Yeah, Donnie Lee knows his stuff. He's a great person to mentor off of. Faux show. 30 Philly, XF40. Then we have a few Walking Liberty halves. Not your garden variety dates either. Again, I spared no expense. I found some incredibly tough semi-key quality dates here for you guys to gloss over. The only thing I didn't have was a 21. Again, I was kind of hemming and hawing whether or not I wanted to put a 20. I had a 21P that I wanted to put in here, but I'm trying to keep it halfway reasonable. All right, cool. There we go. KD, another one there. All right, and here you go. Here's your Walking Liberties. With the first one there. 29 something another. 29S. I knew it was something. It's not a D, it's an S. This one right here is about fine 15, maybe VF 20. And these are ones I pulled out of my personal collection. Wish I had like much higher end pieces of, right. We'd all want the whatchamacallit, the mid state 65 full heads, or they don't do full heads with walking liberties. Mid state 65, we'll just go with that. No, this is more along the line of VF, VF20, fine 15 level. All right, so 29S. Let's go ahead and do this one here. All right, there you go. That one is running. Yeah, a lot more detail. You guys see me sell these in much lower condition, grade states, and boy, when they get down to that kind of like good to AG level, they do not look good. Half the date's worn off. This one has a full readable date with a defining line right above the date there. That's beautiful. No rim bumps. Nice quality piece here. Yeah, it's a 29S. It's one of your mid 20s keys there. Anything with a Denver or San Francisco mid mark during this time, much tougher to locate. That's for sure. And I know graded examples of this type right around this grade level that find a VF. They actually sell for about $100 online, like on great collections and all that. I keep tabs on that market. All right, Patricia, there you go. Another awesome one here too. This one I'm going to say is more along the line of a VG8, maybe a 10, which is a 27S. So another good one there. So the 29S, by the way, had a mintage of 1.9 million. It's not a lot at all. 27S, this one right here, 2.3. But again, these circulated to a whole other level around the Great Depression era. So that's like post 1930, right after the stock market crash in 29. All right, there you go. 27S is what we're working with here. No, it's not sudden death. And we're just kind of running everything, just the way it is. Okay, and one of my favorites is coming up next. We are actually gonna entertain one of these beautiful, beautiful pieces coming up. All right, now let's go to Eric. There you go. Okay, and then here's one that I know a lot of people do need, and I've been cherry picking this particular coin for years in this condition, and they have been shooting upwards, ladies and gents, and that's the 33S. This one in an incredibly solid VF30. The last one of these I had, I think it was last Friday, as a matter of fact. I sold for $75. Same grade, same look, and everything. You got really nice detail of the um, the gown and the wrinkling there. The where Lady Liberty's hand, you can still see it there, and then the bottom of her bust is evident in this one. All right, so this one here, I sold the last one for 60. That one is right around the same grade. Let's go ahead and make it much more appealing for you guys on this one here. This is kind of a must-have. 33S is a tough one. There's a $60 start on that one, and that's about $45 off on this one. Um, like 30, Jen. I have this in an AU55. It's about $400 coin. All right. Hey, Lawrence. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Lawrence getting in on the action. Okay, you guys ready for some beefy buffaloes? I've been saving these for you guys. Actually, let's go ahead and sell this one first. We had one graded coin. Just this one just kind of came in. Um, since we were selling Walking Liberties, how about 46D? 46D Walker and the 65 in a NGC older style holder. All right, this one I'll give to you guys at $1 start. There you go, $1 start on the 4060. That's a great date, by the way. 46 and 47 in Denver, San Francisco's. They're generally not as well struck. This one is freaking amazing. You can actually see the thumb detail on her hand. That's what prompted me to buy this. Out of a collection of a couple dozen graded walkers, that this was just the best one out of them all. Due to the strike, 4060, it's kind of hit or miss, but I do like when they look like this. This one you could be proud to own, because of that nice hammered strike on the obverse. Yeah, not something that you traditionally come across there. All right, now let's go into Mr. Hannah Banana. There you go. Yeah, I mean, man, it's if it's there, it's there. Of course, it's always available. If someone wanted it. You know what the ideal price for that for to me is about 300 for that. Um, Now again, I'm telling everyone if someone wants that thing, you could always type in an offer or whatever. Um, it's freaking awesome. It's an amazing holder, and it's the largest cat, and I've owned many capital holders over the years, and that is the largest one that I've ever owned. I think it's really cool. All right, well here we are. These are pieces of the personal Forever Legacy Blue Ridge Silverhound collection, and the first one up. And of course, as always, we're gonna make the prices absolutely delectable if you wanted any of these. Um, so we're gonna start the first one out here, and they're in no particular order. All right, so they're all kind of like in a just kind of thrown together here. Nope, not that. Okay, first one up. That's a Gem 29S. And yes, yeah, you're looking at these correct. These are all raw. I bought all of these raw, um, back barely right out of college. That was a long time ago. 29S. So yeah, we're figuring like a 5 level on this. Um, so in 5 grade, you're at 465 on this, and 4 grade is 2 1/4. So it's a pretty big jump from a 64 to a 5. So here's what I could do on this one, and this is uh, this is actually an awesome price. This is very low risk in this one. Okay, 150. the gem of gems right here. That's a 29S. Oh, geez, Lawrence. Hey, there you go, man. Lawrence, we've only just begun, my man. Just wait till you see some of these other ones. There is one that I'm gonna price protect the hell out of it, only because I know what I have, and I don't necessarily have to sell it. It's probably gonna end up going to CAC anyways. Um, I don't know. We'll see. That was awesome there. Um, yeah. Yeah. All right, here's another probably as good as the previous coin. Um, like a 6th level, 37D. Sorry, it's not a three-legged buffalo. Yeah, you know, back 20 years ago, you were still able to go through BU rolls of buffalo nickels. I wasn't sure if you guys knew that. They kind of don't exist anymore in today's numismatic world that we live in, which stinks. I wish there was enough inventory where that would be the case. All right, so yeah, this one's a lot more reasonable. And it's a super high end item. So here's what we're gonna do with this one. This one, everybody should be jumping on. It's about a third of the price for that grade. There you go, $50 bill for this one. It's a 37D. Um, it's probably saddled in that 6 to 7 grade range. So you have a spread there of a few $100s. It's 750. So, and then 6th grade, it's 150. So that's a pretty big jump up from 6 to 7. So that's why I started at 150. That's a you know, pretty good level there for that one. Yeah, we again, you guys just wait until we get to the couple here. I think I have like 7 of them that I pulled out. Yeah, this one's awesome too. That's a 13 Type 1 reverse. A little bit of wood graining. That's actually a striation of copper that didn't quite mix well with the nickel there. All right, which yeah, wood grains do appear on buffalo nickels. Struck with worn dies. So very mushy looking strike on this one here. Buffalo on a raised mound. Get another gem for your consideration. So this one here in a 5 level, you're looking at 220, 6 level, 66, 375. All right. So what are we gonna do on this one? Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Believe me, guys. I don't need the money. I'd rather pass the deals on to you guys, which a lot of people have been taking advantage of that lately with the holidays coming around. All right, $80. There you go. So that kind of represents damn near 25% of what the realized potential is on this one. Yeah, Shelly, my pleasure. Oh, Jen, were you trying to go for that previous one? That's all right. We have more coming, and I'll have more. I actually have some pretty crazy dates. That it probably should be prohibited that I sell them on whatnot because they're raw, and you don't see these dates raw anymore. Um, that I did put it into the show tonight. I'm a kind of I've been holding on to them for a long time. Like half my life. Like I have a 15S. That's probably a 66 grade. I mean, we can all imagine how much that is. Um, yeah, $5,000 to $7,000. That one, I remember. I think I paid like 500 for it back in 2001, and then now for $500 in the 15s, that's an XF40. So yeah, kind of wild. A lot of these I picked up at the same time because Buffalo Nickels. After I had completed my stint of like learning all the type coins, and I was really into like Ike dollars and wheat cents in my early days during the mid '90s. Yeah, I transitioned to Indian head cents and Buffalo nickels. So the Buffalo nickels you're seeing today were actually ones I cherry picked at coin shows, at shops, and they were all much more affordable. I mean, they were still expensive when it came to like 1998, 99 money, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Here's one I'm willing to bet you guys don't see raw ever. 35S. This is some people say that this is the toughest date of the 30s in mid state, beating even the 31S. The 31S, there was quite a few of them in mid state because that's only because people knew that it was a low mintage year. So 35S in sixth grade, 500, and 65, 265. So you'll have to forgive me. I need to be a little bit higher on this, not too much higher, but this one right here, I probably shouldn't sell it for this price, but we're just gonna go ahead and try it out. There you go, $150 on the 35S. Lawrence is quietly doing his thing. Yep. It's very sacrilegious. And you know what makes it even worse is if you add salt to the vinegar, because that used to be the formula back in the day to turn those dirty, nasty Lincoln scents into, I don't know, like a pinkish color that we all thought was like nice. Right, Lawrence? Hey, you don't buy much from me, but you know when you do, you're very strategic in what you get. All right, hold on to your hats. We have four left. You know, I didn't put a ton of them in here. Um, we have to turn the lights down on this one. I do mark. I just don't have it in this show. I actually have like four or five of them. So 1863 and 1855, or are you looking for 1853 to 1855? Because I have 1853s. Yeah, 53. And you just need one, right, for like a typeset or something, or do you need one of each date? The ones I have are like VF condition. They're nice. You know, they have some, you know, they have detail and meat. You know, yeah, but I could get it on for the next show. 1860 to 73 half dime too. Okay, I do have a few half dimes. I'll have to see if I have one from that date range. I think I do. I think I have a 61. What am I doing? We'll just do this. So that's a tone. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's orange with like a blue kind of peripheral rim deal there. That's a 13S Type 1. Talk about an exciting cherry pick 20 years ago. There you go. You can see some of that color there. This one is very impressive. 13S. All right, let's see what we do for you on this one. Now, it does have the toning. It does get the extra amount of consideration for the toning. So in 65, 950, in 64, 550, and 63, 350. All right, so for this one here, we're gonna have to start calling me falling prices Blue Ridge, because you're not gonna find these prices. If you were on Trader B and he was selling these, they will go for full pop. Again, this is a toner 13S type 1. I figured it was gonna be John or maybe Lawrence. I don't know. There's Lawrence. "13S Type 2" with a little bit of toning there. If you guys are interested, I also have a 13S Type 2, and it's actually in a graded holder. That one's a mid-state 62, I think, or 63. I don't know. John, thanks, man. Yeah, it's actually in a Rattler, the 13S Type 2. That one I think I paid 500 for also. 500 was kind of my cap at the time. And believe it or not, you were close to buying a double eagle for $500 during that time as well. That's how cheap gold was. Yeah, this one's 1,300 bucks for that Type 2. Oh, of course, yeah, digging the South. I would say you've come to the right place. It's either me, Encore. Yeah, there's a few of us that are good teachers at the game here. Of course, I've saved all the best ones for last. You guys realize that, right? Um, this next one, Hollywood Grain City. That's a 15. 15 Philly. I remember cherry picking this too. I cherry picked this at at a coin shop in Carson City, believe it or not. That was let's see. I was in college working two jobs at the time. That was right around the year 2000. So yeah, I saw this thing, and he had it for what I believe was like 25, 30 bucks. I was like, yeah, it's too good to pass up. It looks awesome. 15p. All right, what are we gonna do on this one? Um, yeah, this is another high end beast. This is a powerhouse. Um, so let's see. In five grade, you're at 6 1/4. 66 is 1,000. If we went backwards the other way, in 64, it's 250. All right. So much potential here. This thing's they get all the graded kickers because of that eye appeal. This thing is a friggin' monster. Um, yeah. Let's do this. We'll do it like the same way as the previous coin, because why not? All right, 200 for this one as well. It's the zebra variety of Buffalo nickels. That's what this is. I have a couple very impressive ones. You should see the next one coming up. No mint mark on this, Jen. This is a 15 Philly. All right, John. There you go, sir. Wow. Buddy, you're going to be enjoying quite the buffet from yesteryear. All right, here are the next two coins. I'm gonna be a little bit more stiffer on the price. These next two, I have the sneaky suspicion that these are gonna fall probably in a seven holder. Um, they are that damn good. Oh my god, this thing is just magical. 1930 Philly. Man, that is sexy. I'm gonna say it. No contact marks at all on this. I actually went through a roll of 1930s and I cherry picked like three coins out of the 40, and those are the ones I kept. I think I bought them for like $10 a piece. All right. Well, what are we gonna do on this one? Again, I can't completely drop my pants on this one. Yeah, 7th grade's 3,700, and a 6th grade is 475. If someone wants this one that bad enough, that they'll buy it for 6th grade. This thing is a no-brainer. If I don't sell it, I really don't care. Because I'm starting to go through all my old stuff that I cherry picked back 20 years ago to put together a grading submission with CAC. So this is going to be one of them. 475, and I am not budging one bit. Right, David? Ah, there you go. Yeah, that one's gonna end up that one's gonna end up in CAC. All right, so is this next one. This next one is such a this thing is such this thing was literally minted, and as it came out of the striking chamber, and before you even had a chance to breathe, someone caught it with kid gloves. That's how perfect this one is. Yeah, I usually do, I hate throwing that word around on this, and this is such an unlikely coin too. That I would save. Um, 37p, right? This is like, are you kidding me? That's like one of the more common dates of buffaloes like you will ever see. 37p. I mean, it's worth the gamble if I did send it off and it came back in a 6 holder, which I I sometimes, like a 1 in a million chance, I get that feeling that a certain graded number will pop up for a certain coin. I could see an 8th grade in this one. That makes it a $10,500 coin. In 7th grade, there's virtually no safety net. It drops all the way down to 275. Now in a 7 plus, it's 9 1/4. So that's a little bit better, but it's not $10,000. In an 8 plus holder, it's $30,000. So no, Cosmo, I did not, man. Did not hear about that. The 30 I'm very high on because it's got a much deeper ceiling. This one has a load of potential, but if someone wants this one, you're gonna buy it just under 6 money. And if you send it out to grading, please let me know. I just, yeah, it's like ripping the band-aid off. Just let me know. All right. John, thank you, sir. Yeah, and then I gotta send out all the farthings too. Uh, that one I might do with PCGS. I'm a little undecided on. All right, and the last 2 coins. Okay, we're actually gonna make some pretty good deals on these. These are 2 absolutely unbelievable pieces here. Um, I'm not opposed to making a deal of some capacity. First one up, and Jen, you gotta wipe the drool off your chin because once you see these, I don't know if you have either of these dates. Let me see if I can find it first here. Oh, did you see it in there? Yeah, there's my friggin' face, man. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Oh yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Okay, Well, Exhibit A. I can't even believe this coin is that expensive. David, you and I were talking about this one yesterday. I'm gonna take it out of the holder because the two by twos they tend to have the hairline scratches on there. All right, well here you go. 1897. Toned obverse, and this is that coin that I was like, it was either like a 58 or a 61. Oh, David, I intend to. I probably gonna have it priced cheaper than I had it yesterday. I think you saw what I had it for. What, 475 or something like that. So in a 6-1 grade, $1,650. In a 58, 550. All right. So let's make some magic happen. This is a magical number here on this one. There you go. 4 bills on that one. Yeah. So it's 75, but ran for 6-1. Well, now I'm at 4. You're hoping for the other one? I know, David. I know you would have bought it. Yeah, you would have jumped all over it. I forgot for the life of me how much I had it for. Maybe I had it mixed up for the rotated die error CC. All right. So you were hoping for the Windy City. I haven't shown this one yet. Yeah. You bought that one. You bought the CC. I'm still kind of shocked that I sold it because I was like, this is one maybe I should hold on to because there aren't too many of them out there. All right. New acquisition today. Here it is. That's a 1889. All right. That's not even half the story. You guys see the toning. It looks like there was a coin probably that overlap here. This is a real true bag find. It's got the pull away toning. It's all right and correct. The coloration is all progressed as it should. You see that mid mark right there? 89.0. That kind of changes things a little bit, and it's colorful. What is that? 3 grade? 3 grade on this one? Let's see. What are we talking about here on an 89.0? Somehow these rare kind of funky dates are like falling into my lap right now. 89.0, yeah, there it is. All right, this is a nice one. The 97.0 has like a huge ceiling after a specific grade. So this one here in a 3 grade, that this is completely dismissing the color factor. So this is assuming it's a blast white example. 3 grade, 675 per PCGS's price guide. 2 grade, 62 is 5.25. 61 grade, 475. And this is a date that you don't see with color. This is what I had it on for. $1,100 with the color. A ridiculously tough date. Now, here's what we're gonna do on this one. And hey, you guys are gonna call me crazy, and I have been called a number of things. Crazy was one of them. 4 bills on this one. I mean, that's ridiculous. Eric, were you falling asleep, man? This is an 89.0 toner in like a 3 grade, which is about $1,000, $1,100. You know, with the color. Yeah, blast white, it's like 675. Eric, when you gonna make another big purchase? You're due for one. Yeah, I ran both. I ran each of them for $400. And I was like, nobody bid on them. This one, I'm more certain to be an S3 grade. The other one, the 97.0, I'm probably more leaning toward the 58 grade, so that's more of a slider. But they both have color. This one is just a monster. Oh shit, Lawrence, dude, Lawrence of Arabia, right? Um, oh my god, he friggin' stole that thing, man. Oh, dude, that was a snag row right there, snagaroony. No, it doesn't. I checked out for the double date. I checked out for the was it the Clash D on the reverse? It doesn't have that. I already did the process of elimination. You know what it does have though, which is just it's got it's weird. It's not a WoW Clash on Vam World, but it's got a beautiful Clash right on the reverse. Yeah, it is some sort of Vam. It's just not one of the top ones. I mean, I guess I could have spent a little bit more time to identify the VAM, but you know, usually if it's not like a top 100 or a hit list 50 or something like that, I usually just move on. Lawrence, congratulations! Damn, you did some spending tonight, and then this one's gonna go to CAC. That 30 right there. I'm excited. I'm excited about that. Anybody want that thing? I'm telling you. Oh, you got the Clifton book. That's awesome. I used to have that one in my library, and it actually got stolen out of my library. That was probably I don't know how long ago it was, but um, I think I know who took it too. I brought some of these books to a coin club, and that was the one that ended up missing, which sucks. Yeah. So by the way, so the top two Ikes right there are 40% silver. The rest of the Ikes are all copper nickel clad proofs. But there you go. That's what it looks like when all the coins are right side up. Yeah, how much did you pay for your Clifton book, Eric? I can imagine it's not cheap, right? You probably spent what, 50 to $100 on it, maybe more. I don't know how much they go for. I haven't actively looked to get another one. I should. He's got really good insight on the whatchamacallit. All right, so the price I'm putting up is for that. Originally, I wanted like 300 for it, but you guys might like it for 2.25, which is an awesome deal. The holder by itself is $110 if you had to replace it. That's how expensive it is. So you figure with the value of all the other coins, and a lot of like these 71s are all decam. They're really nice. Pretty reasonable, I would say. Heck, I'm going to go ahead and do it. One more shot if someone really wants this one. That's the one I was going to send to CAC. The 1930 wild zebra toned. It's actually a wood grain. It's not toning at all. I had this at what, 475, I believe. There you go, 400. Again, big ceiling here. This is a very high grade one. I'm in the 7 camp on this one. It's that clean. And then with the eye appeal, it's just going to bump it up even more. All right. I wanted to make sure I wasn't seeing things, so I wanted to try one more time. All right. I think I had this one at 400. That's the 97.0. This one is a VAM 2, by the way, which is, I don't know, I didn't even write it down, but it is a VAM 2. All right. One more square meal deal here on this one. I was at 400. Apparently I was at 600 and I went to 400. Cannot believe I did that. One last shot. Someone's going to end up getting a rare one here at 350, and that is, you win this. Don't even talk to me. John, damn it. I still have to talk to you, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, Jen, do you have a 97.0? Do you have one that looks this nice? I wasn't sure. Yeah, this is damn close to half off on a 58 grade. All right, John. Well, there you go. Oh, you have that as 63? It's a 97.0. I'm just making sure because the 97.0 in 3 grade is, holy crap, that's pricey. I gotta imagine that's what, $2,000. Oh, I take that back. It's not $2,000. It's $12,500 in a 3 grade. Ah, dude, sell that coin and fix your roof. Yes, it is. It's a 5-figure coin. I'm hopeful that one day I'll come across one of those in like a melt bin that's all like BU and just like incredibly gorgeous and original, and not so much. Not so much. That's I'm not saying it's a pipe dreamish kind of notion, but yeah, I know you got some bangers, Jen. Yeah, you and your Morgan Dollar collection. It's something else, and you've bought quite a few pieces along the way. A couple 93S and 90S. Really? You need a 90S? Hey, Chuck Stacks, that could be yours for two bills. I think I had it 225. I was originally at 300, bumped it down to 225, and then 200. 200, it's yours.
Hello.
Hi, baby blue. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Tired.
Tired? Why? What you been doing today?
Just schoolwork.
Yeah. Here, let me dangle this carrot out for you guys. This is for the capital holder presentation in the back there. There you go, 200. And this thing will be packed like Fort Knox. It even has the original box and all that stuff. All right, Emerson, congratulations. You got yourself a 90% quarter. Well done. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming on by. Yeah, that's for that thing, by the way. $200. I guess I didn't even start the auction. We'll do it one more time. Maybe I did. I don't remember. There you go. If you want a big presentation piece, you could show it off at your next garden party. You'll be the talk of the town with that thing. The top two Ike dollars are 40% silvers, by the way, in case you're wondering. Hey, you ought to do another piece of art for the holidays so we could sell it to the people.
I should.
And it could go toward your whatever it is fund.
A lot of funds. I'm going to be splitting it up very evenly.
I bet you will.
These people give me some good money, Dad.
Yeah, they do. Well, they're a great group of folks, that's for sure.
And I kind of need that money. Yeah. Kind of need that money.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Great show. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. I mean, glad I was able to appeal to all price levels on this one. I want you guys to have a very, very nice, relaxful weekend. We probably do another show Monday sometime. Probably we might entertain a show on Monday. We'll see. I don't think I'm doing anything this weekend. I got my daughter's swim meet. The last one. No. Yeah.
I'm going to the gym though. Mom's gonna give me a gym membership.
Good. You need it, so that way you can keep swimming. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to Encore Golden Coin. Eric, always a pleasure, sir. Lauren, thank you. I'd say I'm a halfway decent dad, don't you think?
You're a good dad.
Good to decent. All right, have a good night. Have a great weekend, everyone.